Hey there, my name is Reese Stewart, the host of the Rhysipe, where we give people an opportunity to share a meal and share their story. Today we have a wonderful guest, Antia Martin Gago, coming up next on the Rhysipe. Hello and welcome back to the Rhysipe. Today we have our special guest, Antia Martin Gago. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And again, our show, one of the main prospects of it is share a meal. And what meal are you going to be sharing with us today?
So we're gonna be cooking some really special meal from Spain. It's called croquetas. So yeah, I'm really excited about it.
A certain type of croquetas?
Yeah, so we're gonna do croquetas de jamón, which is like a kind of like raw meat that we eat in Spain. It's dry and it's so good. Seriously, I love it. I eat it like almost every day in Spain. Yeah.
Croquetas de jamón sound like an amazing thing that will be able to show off your culture very well. But before we can get into that, we got to get all the ingredients for it. So let's take a look at our trip to the Boise Basque Market.
So Reese, what are we doing today?
We are going to get ingredients for our show.
Antia, Reese, where are we?
The Basque Market.
Hi, my name is Jose Manzanares. I'm the GM here at the Basque Market. We are open Monday through Saturday. We do pinchos, tapas, paella, cooking classes. We do it all out of this little space. We'd love for you guys to come in and have a glass of wine, some pinchos. We'd love to have you in.
It's in Boise, we can find it. And it's delicious, I love it so much. And yeah, then you're gonna need meal, olive oil, flour. Nothing is from my region. We have really good olive oil. What do you mean?
What are you looking for on the bottle when you
Oh, I'm
on
looking.
the bottle?
I'm looking the region. So this is, for example, made in Toledo, in Spain.
Oh.
It's a really famous brand in Spain. It's turron. We eat it in Christmas, and it's really good.
So that's essential for what we're going to be making, because you have to have sweets after a meal here, and it's like that's real.
Yeah.
No, in Spain.
Yeah,
too.
no, so
Yeah.
we have to do it. Like,
Yeah, right.
there's nothing I can do about it. So we need chocolate. Yeah, chocolate.
Here, East Indian, Mexican markets, things like that. But what makes it unique for the Basque Market is that the Basque is a unique population to Boise itself. We have the largest concentration of Basque outside of Spain right here in Boise, and it's really unique to the area. So when we're selling Basque, Iberian Peninsula items, Spanish items, it's so unique that we kind of stand out from everything else. You can't find our products anywhere else. So like if you go to a Mexican market, some of those products are pretty readily available at other markets. And if you find our products here, it's hard to find them anywhere else other than the Basque Market. So it's really fun to have this little specific niche of culture that people can enjoy, whether it be Basque or Spanish. And there's a very big difference between the two, and we kind of take on that role of being an impromptu cultural greeters for Boise. I mean, food is everything. Food is one of the biggest connectors to culture. You really get to know a person, you get to know a culture by sharing a meal with them specific to where they're from. And so with that being said, this is a really small place that people who have Spanish and Basque roots, this is a very special place for them, because they get reminded of things that connect them back home or connect them to their family, to their friends back home.
That's for my region. That's for my region. Okay. Oh yeah, I know this one. Yeah, it's
Wait,
good.
which one is it?
Armenia, for example.
Oh, which one's from your region?
Oh, like all of the
All of it?
like all of the.
Yeah, we're gonna grab
This
it.
is where you look.
Yeah. So let me see. Rias Baixas. So I'm from Rias Baixas.
Oh, cool.
Exactly, this is where I live, like right here. And
Oh,
yeah,
super cool.
this is made where I, yeah.
When you were shopping around, I heard a lot of connection to what we have here, and that's always so much fun. I get a connection to seeing some of the wines from my family's area in central Spain here, and that's a lot of fun too. And then when a lot of Basque connection happens, they see some products that they heard their amuma or their grandmother talk about, and it's just really fun to see that. Yeah.
Okay, are we done?
Yeah, do we have everything we can get here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Antia, how did that feel for you,
I don't know, it's
seeing all that stuff?
like have a little bit of home in the US, which is kind of weird because like you don't think there's gonna be like Spanish influence in the US when you come here, and then you come and you see these kind of places and it's like, oh wow, that's so cool. So yeah.
Antia, being able to go to the market with you, how was that experience for you personally?
It was actually really exciting. When I came here to Voice in January, I didn't know it was going to be this huge influence from Spain, and like seeing all of that here is kind of, you have a little home in the US, so that's really cool.
Yeah, and especially with the Basque market, there was a lot of food and drink from your region, which got you really, really excited. Like, where did that joy come from?
Yeah, so well, I mean, Basque, like Basque culture and Basque culture and Spanish culture is not exactly the same. It's the same as with Galician culture. I'm from Galicia. So seeing that wine from Galicia was like, whoa, this is a part of me here. Like I've been here, I've been in this place, and now I'm seeing a product from this place. So it's really exciting.
It really is. And another thing besides the wine, because we're making croquetes de jamon, so we need ham. But
Yeah.
you made sure it is a certain type of ham. What kind of ham are we using for this, for these ingredients?
So we call it jamón serrano. I actually don't know how to translate it. I don't even think there's a translation for that. It's just something really typical. It's from it's like the leg of the pig, I guess, and it's really good.
So what makes this ham different from the ham that you've had here?
So ham is kind of special. Like in Spain, it has I don't really know how it works, but it's like a really long process, and like it's in Spain. We also give it for Christmas, like, hey, happy Christmas, because everyone loves it. And here you don't have this kind of food. Like, I guess it's something really typical from Spain. We have a lot of different hams that you cannot find here. So I guess I don't really know why it's so special. I just know it's different and it's typical from my country, and I love it.
And it brings you that much closer to your home, kind of gives you that like feeling again. And another thing that you said was bringing back that feeling from home and for food around the holidays was the kind of dessert that we got, that like peanut chocolatey. Can you kind of explain that dessert?
Oh, okay, yeah. So that is called turrón. It's really typical from Christmas too, and it's made with almonds and some more products that I don't remember right now, but it's so good. And yeah, it's really like we always eat it in Christmas in my home. So when I saw it in the shop, it was like, oh, this is Christmas, this is my home.
Yeah. So all in all, just for that experience for you, what did that mean for you and being able to like translate it into your cooking expertise?
Before coming here, it's funny because I was cooking basically every day. I love cooking. I really enjoy it. I feel it's creative and makes me be more creative. But here, people is more lazy, so I just started cooking less and going out more. So I also have less time. So yeah.
I love that you brought up that people here are lazy because I am one of those people. How do you feel I stack up as a cook?
I think you can do a pretty good job. I'm a really good teacher, I promise.
I am so glad she has confidence in my cooking skills, but let's see if that confidence is deserved. So let's take a look at our time cooking the croquetes de jamón together. Little foreshadowing, I am the best at stirring things up. Check a cookie.
Christmas.
I think that's later.
Yeah, that's the last part.
That's good.
That's pretty Spanish, actually. This one is pretty Spanish.
All right, you got that one. I have to eat the San Juan, of course. What is a scont when it comes to cooking?
So not whole half.
Wait,
So a half.
So it's
of a
just like
half
just
cup.
Scant means just barely. In cooking, it refers to an amount that's
okay,
just barely reaching. In other words, not half.
so
I get you. I get you.
so less than a half, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If not, we should have it. I promise. Boom.
Yay! We're gonna need.
It's a whisk.
And a medium-sized whisk. You have some weird whisks. Oh, okay. It's the coolest whisk I've ever seen in my life.
Well, since we are going to do this healthier and lactose-free, instead of using butter, we are gonna use olive oil.
So we don't need any butter at all?
No. And we're gonna need this for mixing.
Wonderful. Okay, what goes in first?
So first is the olive oil.
I'll let you do
No,
it.
no, no, you can do it. You can do it.
Like, I don't trust myself. Oh, this is gonna take forever. It's like this. Come on, baby. I was like, I have it on medium right now, so.
Okay, yeah, it has to be. So when you add the flour, you have to turn it low.
Okay. So keep it medium right now, question mark? Or
Yeah,
do
now it's good.
I?
Oh, you want to try this?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna try it. Oh,
First time. I also have scissors.
oh yeah, scissors is better. I look so.
I don't trust it. These scissors kind of suck. Come on.
You wanna try with the knife?
Yeah, these scissors suck.
Let's do it. Oh wow, so hard. So we call this embutido, and it's basically like raw meat, but it has like process and all of that. I don't know how this works. I know it's really good and it's really popular in
I just
Spain.
got a whiff of it. 2, 1.
You like it?
That's pretty good, actually.
I love it so much. So good.
Oh, it just gets better too.
Right?
That's like a weird jerky.
Yeah, like the initial taste, I was like, maybe, and then it just got kind of progressively better. Oh, it's gonna be so good in this thing. Oh my gosh.
I have to say, it's not the best jamon serrano you can ever find, but it's pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate though. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is the best you can find?
So for me, this is a little bit thick. This will be a little bit like.
So for it to be better, it needs to be thinner?
Yeah, and then it has to be a little more. I don't know how to say.
Salty?
No, the salt is okay. It's kind of hard, and it has to be less hard, like softer.
Oh, softer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's good. It's good. Yeah.
interesting.
Is this?
Oh, you got that fancy shot.
Fancy.
No,
And now we realize we put a lot of oil, so we need that one more cup for me for sure.
I'm down. I'm trusting you with everything right now.
We need it for sure. It's just too much oil.
Oh, so you're saying I put too much oil in?
Already messing it up.
I know, right?
I like nutmeg.
No, I love nutmeg.
Okay.
It's like we got it boiling.
Yeah, we gotta go. Okay, now we add the flour.
It's like I can actually kind of smell that nutmeg though.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
it.
we're making the sauce.
Yeah, we're making the bechamel because the
Oh.
bechamel is what is inside of the croquetas.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, but bechamel is also really used in Spain. I guess like in the
south of Europe. In general, we use it a lot, but I don't know. This is maybe a grown pack.
So is Reese a good stirrer?
Yeah, he's doing it pretty good.
I make sauces at work all the time. That's my favorite stuff.
He's got the war paint on.
Yeah, I got that going on.
Okay.
Wait, so you said we have more than enough?
Yeah.
What's that over there?
You don't think it's now?
I don't know. I've never made it.
Okay.
No, it looks now.
So I'm just gonna put it and you mix it.
Ooh! Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna add all of it.
all of it.
Yeah.
Literally all of it.
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Oh, that looks delightful. Do we need more?
No, it's good. It's good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel like this doesn't get rid of stuff.
You know, the European people is crazy. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I thought it was a cork too.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
There's more water.
Yeah.
Look.
Everyone at the same time.
You want me to film this? Let me film this.
Tintin. No. So it's chin.
Chin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chin.
Chin.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah. I think it's the
That's
first
not
time.
terrible. Alright. Was it everything you hoped and dreamed it would be?
Whoa.
Yep.
How has it been producing a show like this?
Really stressful. That's why I have the wine.
That's why we got him.
Thanks, Dan.
That's why we got him drunk. Why? Daniel, how are you doing producing?
I'm loving it. I get free wine and free food. What more can I ask for?
You gotta watch us surf for 20 minutes. That's all. I saw your diary the other day. It was like, I really want to watch Charisse and Antia stir for 20 minutes. Antia, are you having fun?
Yeah.
What's it like making croquetas in America?
Well, at the beginning, we had a little bit of issues, but now I think we're good. Yeah.
We got this.
Yeah, we got this.
Ooh.
Listen to that sizzle.
That's weird.
Cooking
And
with
there's-
the recipe.
We have to mix it. Do you want to mix it?
Yeah. How is this looking?
Good. Yeah. Good.
She may be a little thick, but that's alright.
No.
Thick with 2 C's.
2C
Look at how cute they are. Look how big it is. I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know who did this.
It was
Uh-huh.
me! All the ones that are bigger, that was me.
These are huge croquetas. Yours are easier to put because they are bigger.
You're welcome. Did that on purpose. That was the fun.
Oh,
Careful.
yes, little one.
It's little Dan.
Ooh!
That's little Dan. You could eat that one. Okay.
Try to separate them.
The recipe.
The recipe. I stabbed it.
One mistake at a time.
You can actually. Oh yeah.
Oh.
This looks good.
Show the camera.
Mmm.
Okay.
That looks delicious.
Cheers. Cheers.
It's hot.
Mm.
Mmm.
That's delightful. Oh man. I see why you picked this. I've never had anything like this.
Seriously?
I don't know. I want you guys to try it. Because I'm trying to think of the words. I need another bite. I think we did good on the crispiness.
No, I have to say, I'm really proud because it tastes literally like Spain. Like,
Really?
It tastes, yeah, if you go to Spain, the croquetas taste like this, for sure.
Oh, that's
So I'm
awesome.
really...
Cheers.
Chin chin. That is so good.
Glad we put the onions in there. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I honestly didn't even notice the onions.
That's why I cook it right.
No.
Onions just add like a savoriness with the ham we put in.
So what does it taste like? I couldn't find the words, personally.
If you had told me that there's no cheese in this, I don't know if I'd believe.
Yeah. It definitely has that like
It's
cheesy
like
taste.
so like creamy.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel undercooked.
Oh, you have to film it. Oh.
Last one.
I gotta ask, how did we do in the making of the croquetas?
I have to say that I'm pretty impressed how they turn out. Like, seriously, that tastes like Spain.
Did it really? I will say I was pleasantly surprised because I'm not an onion guy. How much I really, really enjoyed these. So they really did remind you of Spain, though.
Yeah, definitely. It's a meal that I used to eat a lot when I was a kid. So yeah.
That's wonderful. But out of everything you could have decided, why did you choose croquetas?
Well, as I said, is the recipe that I eat a lot when I was a kid, and everyone in Spain loves it. It's something that you cannot go wrong. Like, if you go to a meal, everyone wants croquetas. You go to every restaurant, you have croquetas in every restaurant. So I think that's why.
Well, we really, really appreciate you sharing that little part of home here. What are some things that you're going to bring back to your home that you got from Boise?
Well, Boise, I think I learned a lot of things here, like good things and bad things. But if you like an overall, like the good things are here and the bad even lower. So I think the people here was amazing. Since the moment that I came here, I feel really welcoming. Everyone was trying to be super nice with me. I have a really strong accent, and everyone was trying to understand me all the time and make everything easier for me. So I really appreciate every people that helped me in this year.
Absolutely. And our goal for this whole show is to bring people together and make Boise a more welcoming place for everyone. How do you think Boise has done for you in your year that you've had here?
Well, because I'm an international student, I receive a lot of emails about Boise State University, about a lot of events, help with the study, like talking about my problems. Like I have like tag and coffee when we can talk about our problems. What are we doing in Boise? How is affecting our mindset and our life? Like how are we doing? Are we okay? We are not. And we are having all these supports from Boise State University that I feel is so good, so cool, so great. And I feel really glad about being here now, about all the people that is making me feel that I'm at home here.
It sounds like Boise State's doing a really good job. Is there any like critiques that you think they can do a tiny bit better at?
I think they are doing everything really good. Like I feel that all the events sounds really fun, and when you go there, people is really nice. They are talking to you as a friend, even though they are like, people that are working at at Boise State. So I think they are really doing a pretty good job. My only suggestion will be just keep doing whatever you're doing because you're amazing.
And Antia, I just really want to thank you for being so just unapologetically you. I think you being the way that you are has made this show so much better. And we were so lucky to be able to have you. And we're going to miss you when you go back to Spain. But thank you so much for being on this show.
Thank you for inviting me, and I'm gonna miss you too so much. I really had a really good time here doing this show. It was really fun.
Yeah, and I will make croquetas de jamón so many more times because of you.
Sí, por favor.
And that brings us to the end of the show. I just want to thank my guests again, Antia Martin Gago, one more time. It was amazing. The food was fantastic, and I will always have that with me. I'm Reese Stewart, host of the Rhysipe. Thank you for sharing your meal, and thank you for sharing a story. We will see you next time.